Okay, YouTube pilots, Dark Side 3D one last time. I got the fuselage, the canopy on the 700. I highly recommend the quick release mounts, especially for this kind of installation, because they're going to save you a lot of time and effort and possibly cracking your canopy. This canopy is really flexible. It's also really thin, which is kind of a bad thing because it is kind of chipping right around here. You can see it's lined up pretty well. Over here it's sticking out a little too far. I think that just has something to do with how it's molded, because I can push it flat just fine. I'm not super worried about that. Doesn't really matter to me. But you can see everything fits. Cyclops snorkel. It's not bulging out this part of the canopy at all. There's no clearance, but this fan I feel is very important because there's no cooling. Because you have to move your ESC. If you have it mounted to the back side, you have to move it to the front, which if you've seen any of Jeff Fastbinder's videos or any of the Align media, it'll tell you that you have to do that because there's no airflow. I highly recommend the fan. I had a 120 on there. It was getting really hot, so I switched it out to a 160 and I kept the fan, and it doesn't get any hotter than my Goblin. And also what I did was I used, speaking of Goblin, I used some canopy edge protector, which isn't really needed, to be honest, but it does protect the sides of the canopy just in case, around the cyclops eye and the where the cyclic push rods are, and also so there's no chipping right here at the bottom as well. This is just the canopy edge protector, $6 on Heli Direct. And you can use it for a lot of other things too. You can put it on the edge of the carbon fiber instead of having to waste time sanding the sharp corners down. Throw some on the edge of the carbon fiber to protect your wires. It's a great little thing. So if you have any extra from trimming your Goblin canopies, then save that, because you will wind up using it for sure. No binding issues on the tail push rod or anything like that, and you can see my other flight videos. I don't fly super hard yet, as I'm working up to that, but there's no there's no torque issues or anything like that. There's no stability issues with the tail not having the boom supports on there. It's super solid. So again, if you have any other questions, or you need to see something specific, let me know. Hit me up on Facebook at DarkSide3D, or post a question or comment on here. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Happy flying.